This is the #1 leaderboard player for tokens, and he has over 1 million tokens. His name is Brad, and he is a very big trader in Arm Wrestle Simulator with tons of very rare pets, and I myself have admin pets and rare pets. Just by looking at my inventory, you can see a lot of very rare pets. Some of my really good stat pets are actually on my alt account, but one of the very expensive and valuable pets and high demand pets is this Denili pet. Only 29 exists and has 69 stats. The main reason for this pet is to collect it. I have a ton of these scorpions here that are also very valuable. I have a ton of pies. Well, I actually sold some, but I have some pies that are very valuable. And these scorpions are all very old Robux pets that are insanely expensive. I even have some of them as a Goliath, which is almost near max. I even have these Giga Ice Yetis here, and one of them is a baby with 116 exists. I have another that's a huge, and that has 1 exist, a 1-of-1 pet. Probably not the most valuable because the demand on this pet is not that crazy. It doesn't really have anything special for it other than you would use it for index. And if you want to use it for index, you rather use a cheaper version of it, the normal baby version. As you guys see, if I really wanted to, I could literally get this Giga Ice Yeti with a 0.00002% chance. But the other pets I have that are more demand and more value are literally pets you cannot get. As you guys see, there's a season 10 egg, and it has a very rare pet. This very rare pet is extremely OP. Now, they always had these very rare pets in a lot of past seasons, and one of them is this corrupt Leviathan. And this corrupt Leviathan I have is maxed out. I believe it was from a season pet, like a maxed out season pet, and this pet I actually got from a developer. I'll explain more of that in a second, but it's 10 billion stats, it's a void, it's a ghost, it's a red slime, and it's a Goliath. Only 3 exists, and it's a level 109. So as I was saying, this is a developer pet that was literally spawned in, so I didn't earn this pet at all. It was a dev pet that spawned it in, and he gave it to me. So obviously I have to get permission to trade this pet. So that's exactly what I did. DM10s, which is the developer of a game, I told him, hey, can I trade this pet? Sent him an image, and it's a corrupt Leviathan. It's exactly like how I had it, level 108. And then he says, yeah, it's fine now. It's a long time since. So I'm gonna go over here and DM Brad. Hey, Brad, I got info on the pet you wanted, and the dev said I can trade it. What would you give for it? And right over here, he told me August 21st, 10:05 p.m. Are you selling this pet? And this is when I told him I'm not sure if I'm even allowed to trade this. So now that we can, I just told him, and he just said I can do a big clean spectral scorpion and 8k, and I'm gonna tell him 8k tokens. I think that scorpion pet he's talking about is the same pet that I have, and he did say it's a clean one. If you guys don't know what that means, that pretty much means not duped, because they were duped a lot before. He said yeah, and the spectral scorpion. Okay, hold on, let me think about this. So if I go look at my inventory right now, I could go to the scorpions, and here's all the scorpions I have. Now I do have a whole ton of big ones. Actually, I only have big ones. I'm not sure what's these even valued at, how much tokens, because this pet that he wants currently, this corrupt Leviathan, is not that high of a demand pet. It's very rare, and it's just like a collectible pet, and it's a pet that was spawned in by the developers, so it's kind of like a 1-of-1 pet. Now the scorpion, however, does have, I guess you could say, a little bit more demand because of people wanting to index it more, people wanting it because it's a rare Robux pet, and especially because it's a not duped pet, so it gives it a little bit more value and easier to trade or sell for tokens. I'm not sure how much the Leviathan is worth, but over here the scorpion, there's only 11 big ones that exist, and I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So if he gives me one of them, I literally have more than half of the entire supply. And as far as the Denili pet, I know the Denili pet is also kind of like a pet that has really good demand or decent demand, and it just does not have any sort of stat value because it's horrible stats. And this thing, I'm pretty sure is valued around like 15,000 tokens. So if it's anywhere near that, I think I'll be kind of happy with it. But that's if this thing even is valued at a decent amount of tokens, and if someone would even buy it. I'll ask people in the Discord server, how much tokens would you give for this pet, and see what people say. But even if, let's say, someone does say like 10,000 tokens, would they actually trade me that 10,000 tokens for it? We don't know. And when you look at the top tokens leaderboard, there's a huge gap from Brad and all the other players. He's number one with over 1 million tokens, and who knows how much more tokens he has on different alt accounts. And then we got the second place player, Casper, with 544,000 tokens. That's literally half. So he has the top second and third players tokens combined, and that's what has him as number one. So he's probably gonna stay there for a while. And if we go just down one more, it goes all the way down from 500k to 300k. You can see that not that many people even have that much tokens, and if someone's gonna buy your Denili pet or your Scorpion pet, they're gonna be pretty near close to leaderboards, because right now just the top 50 players, top 49 players, the 49th player has 48,000 tokens, and that's just counting 50 players. There's tens of thousands of people that play Arm Wrestle Simulator, and if only 50 players have 50,000 tokens, it's very difficult to get 10,000 or maybe even just a couple thousand tokens. This guy right here said, are you asking personally or how much it's worth? I'll just tell him both, and let's see what he says. I believe this guy is a tester, and we can just go down right here. Yeah, he is a QA tester, so maybe he has some decent knowledge about this. Right over here, the tester said, personally, it's a Robux pet, but not good. I don't know, like 2k-ish? Yeah, because like, it's not a good pet, it's just rare, and if a player even wants it, because other than it being rare and, you know, cool, I guess that's the only value to it, because you're never going to be using the pet. Plus, I have no idea its actual value. Okay, so this guy's saying probably like 2, and then this other guy's saying like 3 to 4k. I know that he trades a lot of these types of pets, and he is a decent trader, so I could probably take that as true. So if Brad is giving that Scorpion pet and 8k tokens, that's like 8, 9, 10, 11. That's like 11,000 tokens, and I don't know, I feel like that's a little bit of an underpay, because I would probably compare this close to a Denili pet. I mean, I guess you could say it would depend on who would want it, and if he really wants it, then obviously he'll pay more for it. If there's 2 people fighting for the pet, then it gives it more value. But this is kind of like a pet that has owner's choice value, so there's not really a value set for it. It's just whoever wants it for whatever value or sells it, that's the value. So in this video, we're literally creating the value on this pet. All right, before I go through with this trade and start negotiating more for this trade and probably trying to get some more for it, let's go ahead and see how OP this pet is, because it's not only rare like the Scorpion pet, this thing has really good stats too, and dev spawned it, which adds it all adds more value to it. So 10 billion, I mean, maybe I could add more value to it if it has more level. I don't know about changing the slime, because it was spawned in as a red slime and it was spawned in as a ghost. So if I change any of that, I don't think the value will go up. It might actually drop. So if anything, let's only equip that pet. So go right here, equip this pet, and then items, and then feed it like a ton of these enchanted pineapples, feed it enchanted raspberries and everything like that, and see the level I could get it to 114. Okay, that's already a high level, to be honest, because I'm giving a lot of very rare fruits and it's not bringing it up that high. So that's decent. Let's take this over to an alt account and see the actual potential of this pet. Even though Brad is probably just gonna have it in his inventory just for show and just for it to look really nice. I got my bacon account. I'm gonna give the Corrupt Leviathan there, and I also think I cleaned out my bacon account, so my bacon account does not have any of the pets I had on it before. So no winter pets and no best friend pets. But if I do need any of those, I could transfer it over, no problem. As of right now, I think I already cleaned it out. Okay, we're in here now. I'll just super rebirth, and oh dude, I forgot, man, this account already has 37 super rebirths. Like by some time it's eventually gonna be a max super rebirth, which is actually insane. Okay, now we get the Corrupt Leviathan, and just look at this, guys. Just from this pet, this is why it's not only just a very rare pet, it's also a decent stat pet. It has 10 billion stats, which is pretty insane. So oh, I just got a 1 in 2,000 title. I wasn't even trying to go for one, but all right, that's gonna help me get wins, so that's nice. Anyway, let's go here. I do want want to trade this pet away. I need to trade this pet away. And look at that stats, guys. Look at that stats. I'm at 250 QA. Just on the World 1 dumbbell. So I just want to see, like, how much should I really ask for? I think 15K maybe. Something that the Denili pet is worth. I think I should ask for that. I think I should get the value of the Denili pet for this pet. So I don't have to sell the Denili pet, and I could also get stacked up and stocked up on tokens for whatever use I want to have. Like, with tokens, I could literally spam unlock the season pass if I really wanted to. I could buy any game pass. I could buy any new game pass that pops up. There's a lot of stuff I can do with tokens. I can even trade for a lot of very rare, very high stat, very good enchant pets. So that's another thing. And I feel like that's very smart to do too, because I mean, there's nothing else I'm really using that pet for. Number one, it doesn't have an enchant, so I never really use him at best stat team because it's only 10 billion stats. So it's just sitting in my inventory pretty much, literally collecting dust, literally not even doing anything with. And I can't make it higher stats because even if I have it at level 250, I don't think it's gonna beat 19 billion stats. And that pet that I have is 19 billion stats is not even maxed out. The pet I'm talking about is a Giga Season Dragon, and you get it as 9 billion stats as a level 1, and then obviously as you level it up, it's gonna be insane. So this pet as a level 1 is 9 billion stats. That Corrupt Leviathan is 10 billion stats at a level 100. Obviously, it's a lot better to have the Giga Season Dragon as your stat pet, unless Corrupt Leviathan has some other best friend enchant on it or something, then maybe it's worth keeping. But then again, I also do want tokens, and it doesn't even have that. Anyway, I want to see really how far can this one pet get me, and it's gonna be pretty far, and I'm not really grinding for strength, so I want to see a point where I need to start grinding for strength. That's where this one pet could get a noob account, and right now, I'm mainly just grinding for wins, so I can't really count this. Whenever it gets hard for strength, that's when I'll call it as an end. All right, we got enough wins, so stop the auto grind, and now we're in the bunker. Well, we're actually gonna escape the bunker. Not sure what this world is. I believe this is world 5, so I don't even need to grind strength for this, I think. No, I do need grind strength. Okay, and is it hard? Not at all, bro. Oh, by the way, I am using an arm right now too, just no trail, but not hard at all. I'm already at 138 QI, and all I needed recommended was 1.7 QI. All right, let's keep this on auto grind. Now I'm getting 2.3 SX. I need 100 to go to next area. I have my 2x wins potion going, so that's good. But other than that, for wins, there's not much else I could do unless I get winner pets. But even getting wins is not crazy difficult. Just got to 100 SX, so now we could go to this next area. Still haven't used the trail, and strength hasn't really been an issue yet. And this is only with one pet, so it shows you that this pet is not just only for rarity, it's also for stats. But is Brad really gonna use it for stats? No, not at all. But can you use it for stats? Yes, for other players, but he's not gonna use it for that. So I don't know if he's gonna really value that, or if a player that does value stats would even want this pet. So, and would even pay how much I'm wanting for this pet, which I'm wanting like around 15,000 for. So right now I need to get up to 2 SX recommended. I don't even have a trail, and I'm already about to be at 2 SX. That's very, very good. I'm at 1.4 SX right now, not doing too bad. I haven't even rebirthed either, guys, because I can spam rebirth, and that should help us a lot more on getting strength. I haven't even done that. All right, I think that's pretty decent. We're at like almost 4 SX. Now I'm gonna spam this till we get up to 50 SP. I'm getting 3.3 every time. Not bad, guys. And that's without any winner pets, and this pet doesn't even have any winner enchant on it either, nor does it have a charm. All right, got enough wins. Now we can move on to this next area. I'm thinking over here is probably where I might have some issues on getting enough strength, because I don't see how I'm actually making it all the way here with one pet. So 2.8 SP. Okay, I mean, honestly, I could grind the entire thing. I'm not even gonna lie. But with one pet, it's pretty crazy, and it may take a very long time. But let's see, what else can I do? I mean, I can rebirth. Oh, yeah, also get a trail, because I haven't done that. So buy a trail real quick. There we go. And then that could be like 23 SX. Not bad, bro. I could literally get to SP. Let's go over here, defeat this guy, get some wins with that. That gives me 4 OC. Not bad at all. Let's use all that on rebirths, and then I should be able to get a lot, and I mean a lot of strength. Maybe enough to actually get out of this area and move on to the next one. But let's see, guys. This is just literally just with one pet. That shows you 10 billion stats is pretty insane. But come on, there we go. And then now let's grind over here. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at all that strength, bro. I'm pretty sure Knuckles is the best thing to grind here. Does look like it. And okay, so I need to get to 2000 SX. Obviously, I am getting strength very, very fast. I'm already at 7 SX. But grinding this till 2000, I think is pretty crazy. Not because it can't do it, but just because it'll take a very long time, and I also still want to trade Brad, so this gets my point across to probably wanting 15,000 tokens for this, and yeah, we'll negotiate that in person once I join his server. Alright, so I just told him right now, hey, we can figure a trade out because I don't want to accept his first offer that he had, and then I said, should I join you or you join me? Alright, I'm in his server right now. Here's Brad on the leaderboard. And by the way, shout out to Sonic Jesse 3. That's his son. And yeah, anyway, let's go over here. And where is he? Is he in the spawn area? I want to see him in person. And oh, here he is. Oh, here's Sonic Jesse. Big shout out to him. Alright, here's Brad here. Yo, what's up, Brad? Does he have any pets equipped? I want to see his OP team if he does. Yo, that is crazy. Look at all the stuff he has. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, let's turn that off because that's just insane. All right, I'll be like, sup, let's trade him right now. And then I gotta tell him that I want a little bit more. And if anything, I would probably want tokens alone, because then if I get like a value pet, I have the risk of trading that pet away. And if I could even trade away, if I could even find someone that's wanting that pet. So obviously tokens alone or just tokens would be best. Alright, he just turned on his trades. I'm gonna send him the trade right there. Alright, man. This dude is literally the richest player in Arm Wrestle Simulator. Okay, now we're gonna go over here, get the Leviathan pet. There it is, a corrupt Leviathan. Alright, I'm gonna put that in trade, and then I'm gonna be like, I saw your offer, but I'm thinking that I want a little more for it. Okay, let's say that. And oh, of course, Arm Wrestle Simulator takes it out. I am thinking I want more for it. I'm gonna tell him that, and I'm gonna tell him it's dev spawned. So you know, it's a cooler, you know. It's kind of like when pets are clean or when pets are duped. This one's dev spawned. He said, okay, how much you wanting, bud? Okay, I'm gonna just tell him straight up, I think. Can we do just tokens? So, without the Scorp, how much would you give? Like, just tokens. I want to see his offer first, and if he gives me how much I want, then I'll just go with it. And keep in mind, I'm wanting 15. Oh, he just said it. Yeah, that's fine. 15K? 15. Oh, dude, perfect. Okay, all right, perfect, bro. Yeah, I'm cool with that. 15K is W. All right, let's do it, boys. There's the corrupt Leviathan. We're gonna have to say goodbye to this pet. Very, very rare pet, but kind of useless for me. But that's why maybe we could trade it to these leaderboard players. I have tons of tokens. Now I want to collect these pets, and then I could get a lot of tokens off of this. So there we go, 15,000 tokens. I also sold one of my pies for I believe like 7,000 or 8,000 tokens, and this one right here, 15,000 tokens. So W, boys. Trade complete. Come on, let it go through its processing, and come on. I just want my tokens already. There we go, we got our tokens, and bam, he says thank you, Razor. Of course, no problem. I mean, he was pretty fair with it, you know, always giving me a fair price, fair trade. So W with that. Now let's go check our tokens in the shop. I have 19.4k tokens, dude. That's pretty close to leaderboard. I'm gonna have to sell some more pets. Maybe I can sell some more royal spirits I have. Like, these are very rare pets. I can probably sell some of those for tokens. Sell any other very rare pet I have in my inventory, like these pies here, and also all my scorpions I have, like these ones. Maybe he could buy some of them, or maybe I can sell them in another video and then become a leaderboard player. So if I want to be anywhere on leaderboard, the lowest amount of tokens I'm going to need is around 50k pretty much. So if I get 50,000 tokens, I could be on leaderboard. Getting 50,000 tokens is pretty difficult though, because one of the pets I had, I just sold it for 15,000. I need still a decent amount of more tokens. I'm at 20,000 right now, but I don't have like an infinite supply of rare pets. I do have a lot of scorpions here, and no, they're not duped. I actually got these from also a developer, and two of them are Goliaths. So maybe the Goliath one that are 5 exist are probably worth a whole ton, maybe even 15,000 for those, depending on who's buying it. Someone even gifted me these 2 Azure lurkers, and one of them is a golden with only 84 exists, 3 stats. So stat-wise, it's horrible. Demand-wise, I have no clue. If you guys know anything about these pets, because the normal version actually has a decent amount that exists, 2,000 almost. If you know anything about them, let me know, because I might be wanting to sell those too. Because if I can't really do anything with them, there's not really any point of it being in my inventory unless it's just looking good. And also, if I do get on any of these leaderboards here, Brad is actually on the weekly strength leaderboard, and he has a pretty good lead on there. He's going to be getting a very OP pet. He's going to be getting whatever this pet is, and it's a 25% chance it's going to be a best friend 9. So that's pretty nice that he's going to be getting that, and it happens every week, and leaderboards refresh every 10 minutes. So maybe then I could trade Brad. He'll get even more tokens. I get more tokens from him because he's pretty much like the whole supplier for tokens. If you ever need any pets gone, if you ever need tokens, you go to one of the token leaderboard players. So yeah, I guess I'll end off the video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, or comment down below any other videos, any other challenges you guys want to see. And that's it. See you later. Peace.